it's got way too many settings. Some sailors went on a trip they ended up regretting. Got stuck in the ice, met a guy named Victor. It's not important, just an opening predictor. Stein grew up in Geneva, went to school in Germany. He's a really good student, he doesn't have any enemies. Learns his major quick, he's really super smart. Makes a living creature with a beating heart. Victor neglects a monster, it's really ugly. Pretends it doesn't exist, hope that he gets lucky. Hopes the monster disappears and never comes back. But it ends up killing his brother, he just got attacked. Victor goes through some struggles, but the monster returns. Wants companion, it's a main concern. Victor agrees, but never comes through, so the monster gets his revenge by killing his crew. Victor dedicates his life to his revenge. He never finds the monster, never makes amends. Victor ends up dying too, the monster's filled with regret. He's filled with guilt that'll never forget.
I'll talk about the first theme. It's all about nature. Don't stress. This is my major. Victor cruises to the woods to refresh, to look fresh for the ladies, but that's not why he's there. He's real shoddy, but he doesn't want to share it. Then Frankie G comes along and steals his haven. He needed some real hard saving. He's ugly, he's ugly, he's ugly, he's ugly. Frankie G is lonely AF, but his dream is to be thugly with a dime who's lovely. He's no cholo, he doesn't have a soul. He doesn't belong in nature because he's a troll. Natural, unnatural, who's the man? The illest theme of this ish is the post-up of monster versus man. Victor's loss in the battle between nature and science leaves us to wonder if Walter's in reliance. Story within the story, the framed tale of his end leaves Victor and his family dead. 11 a.m. waking up in the morning to go to court. Victor homeboy knows all the deets, has to say to nothing because he's weak meat. Justine's an innocent homegirl who gets slammed to a death sentence. Dale. Frankie G and Eliza go to the slammer and visit Justine. Figure out she's lying because she didn't want to go to hell. Nothing is well.
Talk about the next scene that you need to know. The monster is green and I got mad flow. In the end, the monster is sad. He lost the closest thing to a father that he had. Cared about Victor, had no reason to live. He lost all motivation, had nothing to give. The monster had feelings just like a human being, but no one cared. Because he was ugly, they were seeing. He could have been gentle, who would have known? He felt angry and isolated, he's all alone. The scene shows that the monster had some feelings. He was filled with kindness, but was so unappealing. People judge others based on their looks. It might sound kind of cliche, but don't judge the cover of a book.
There's many characters in this book, I'm not even lying. Spoiler alert, most end up dying. Here we go with my homeboy Victor, Frankenstein. He makes a monster and loves it like a sister. The monster comes back to haunt him. He comes back and doesn't look so slick, shady. This monster isn't too swag because he makes Victor sick. Victor feels sad, like he's the very last pick. The monster is Victor's main bully. He's scared. Fully. Now let's get into Frankie G's younger bro, William. He died. Next we have Robert Walton, who is the swaggiest of the scene. He finds a rando who happens to be our homeboy, Frankie G. Now we've taken it back to the hood with Henry Clerval. He was the real OG who helped Frankie G, and now he's not sickly. Our homegirl Elizabeth gets comfy with Frankie G. She comforts him and makes him a little bit more glee. Now before all this we have Mr. Daddy. Alphonse Frankenstein. He is what our baby Frankie G needs when he's weak. Unfortunately, there was a chica named Justine. She got accused for homeboy William's death, but died clean. Finally, we're out with the Beauforts. Daughter and father after Frankie G's support. We out. That was the worst.
Hello.
Hi.
This is Sizzle. This is Crizzle.
And we are here to do our Chapter 16 quote analysis.
Here's the quote. I am alone and miserable. Man will not associate with me, but one as deformed and horrible as myself will not deny herself to me.
My companion must be of the same species and have the same defects.
This being you must create. In this quote, the monster feels isolated, and he doesn't know what to do in order to live life to the fullest experience.
So, he would like to ask Victor to make another monster as the same species of him to have a lady monster friend so that he can feel this deep connection with her.
He doesn't want to feel alone in the world because he feels like he is ugly, and he needs a woman to make sure that he feels loved, because love is the greatest power in this world.
But Victor is a little bit unsure about what's happening because he doesn't know if this monster is going to cause a complete world destruction or if he's actually going to run away with his lady monster friend and they're going to live happily ever after.
The monster is very manipulative, and Victor sees that if he creates another one, he'll create more chaos in the world and to himself and his family.
The monster has tortured Victor throughout the entire novel, so now we must decide if this monster is a good decision or if it's just another fault in his decisions. We out. We out. We out.